Besides cheating, there are several other reasons why you should or should not allow your single friend to live with you in your matrimonial home. If this is something you're interested in, then please do also keep on watching. Hi there, welcome to my channel. This is your girl, Philomina Moses Lawson in the building. If you're a regular viewer, you know I love you so much. If this is your first time, please do also hit on the subscription button. Thank you. Without further ado, let us dive right into the video. In this video, I'm going to be answering a question that I saw online. And the question is, as a married lady, would you allow your single friend to live in your matrimonial home for 3 months? A whole 3 months, guys. Please go ahead and comment. Comment. I would like to know what your opinions are right now before you hear what I have to say, okay? Before I say what I have to say, the first thing I want to establish is that I do not know why people always ask these questions and they're like, would you allow your single friend? Would you allow your single... See, this has nothing to do with whether the person is single or not, especially when it comes to cheating. Married people sleep with married people. Yes. This is 2021. Married people sleep with married people. So they shouldn't just be asking single friend or single friend. It should be, would you allow a third party? Would you allow the opposite sex? Would you allow... So yes, that is how the question should go. Anyways, now, this is what I have to say about this question. The first thing is that before you let anyone live with you in your matrimonial home is whether you trust the person and if you have tested the person. Now, let me explain what I mean. Testing and trusting the person in different ways. Now, let's leave cheating. Cheating is the cliche one, so I don't want to address it in this video. One way you should have tested or trusted this person you want to let into your home is, first of all, can I trust the person that the person is just like me? Let me put it this way. Can I trust the person that the person doesn't do something against what I believe in, my values, my principles, my purpose? Will the person come to my home and start doing things I don't believe in? Because let me explain what I mean. For example, I am a Christian and I don't believe in some kind of things, especially if it has to do with spirituality. So you come to my home as a Christian as well, and then you are now sprinkling water in my house, sprinkling it around. Oh, the prophet said I should sprinkle water. The prophet gave me broom, that I should be flogging the broom on the floor like 10 times every day. And then you're going to be living in my house like that. No, dears. No, sir. No, ma. I'm not going to let that. I'm not trying to say that if you have prophets or you go to the prophet and all those things, you are wrong. If that is what you believe and that is what works for you, good and fine. But for me, I do not believe in it. I do not do it. I do not participate in it. And I wouldn't want that to be taking place in my home. So I wouldn't even want it. So imagine if my husband is like me. Then you now come to my house and start doing all those things. Already it's going to cause a problem for my marriage. Do you get me? This has nothing to do with cheating. So my husband is like, why is your friend doing this? And I'm like, oh, just understand her. Oh, she will leave after 3 months. But do you know that it makes me uncomfortable? Oh, yes, I know. But please, can she just stay? Let's just let her. She's going through a lot. You know, all those kind of things. And then you and your husband, you are going back and forth with this same issue every day. Or maybe your husband understands and you as the friend doesn't understand. Your husband is like, oh, are you going to send your friend out? It's already causing problem for you in your marriage. So why should you bring that kind of person to your house to come and cause problem? So this, I'm not saying you should or should not, but this is what I think. The next other reason why I said it should be tested and trusted is that you need to trust the person with what the person says with you when you're around, when your husband is around, what the person is capable of saying. For example, you are there, you and your friend, you have conversations. And you know, Yoruba people will say jabo. You know, you have this kind of friend and normally the person used to just jabo. The person just used to say things. The person doesn't filter things. The person doesn't think about things. The person is a flippant person. So they can say some things without taking into consideration what it might cause, the hurt or harm it might cause. So they'll just open their mouth and they just talk. If you bring that kind of person to live with you in your home, there is a chance, a possibility that this person may say something that the person is not supposed to say, which is going to now cause problem in your home. For example, when you were like 13 years old, you and this your friend, you went to a place and then you saw some things that is supposed to be for a shrine, and you, as a child, 13 years old, you say, I beg me, I'm hungry, and I ate the food. And you didn't think it was such a big deal. You have moved on. Things are, in fact, you can't even really remember, and then the person comes to your house and starts saying those kind of things, and your husband is like, really, you ate something from the shrine? No, I can't do this, this is too much, I'm taking you for deliverance right now. So you can imagine the kind of thing that now the person doesn't mean any harm. The person has your best interest at heart. The person cares so much about you. The person is your friend, everything. So the person didn't mean to cause any issues. But because normally, the person is flippant. The person says something and the thing causes problem in your home. So you need to trust the person that is going to live with you, that, oh, I know that this person is not going to say something that will cause problem in my marriage, knowingly or unknowingly. This brings me to my next point. The other point is that, will this person be a burden to me and my husband? Now, let me explain what I mean. When I mean burden, there are some people that when they live with you, they make life easier for you. There's some things that you don't need to start changing yourself. You don't need to pay attention to because the person is there. But there are some people that as soon as they step into your home, there's this tension. Now, nobody is quarreling. The person is a good person. The person is nice. But you and your spouse, you start working on eggshells because of the person, knowingly or unknowingly. Let me put it this way. For example, because the person has some sort of sickness, deficiency, or whatever, you and your spouse cannot make some jokes anymore. You now start working on eggshells. You now start considering the things you eat, the things that you do or say. Because of that, you and your husband are burdened with this person's presence in your house. So you need to put all those things into consideration as well, such that, that you are living with me doesn't mean that the next 3 months of my life is going to be hell. I should be able to live comfortably in my own house, say what I like, eat what I like, do what I like, and everybody is happy. So another thing to consider is, would the person be a burden to you and your spouse? If yes, please pick your answer. Answer it very well. So these and many more reasons are why you should or should not let someone live with you in your home. So about the whole cheating thing, yes, the person can go ahead and cheat, whether your friend is in your house or not. Any cheating that wants to happen will still happen. But I know that the next thing you're going to say is, proximity. If the person is in the person's own house or in another city, maybe they wouldn't have crossed paths, maybe it wouldn't have happened. Proximity, them seeing themselves every day, that can cause temptation and they may cheat. But what about all these other reasons that I just mentioned? It can also cause problems in your home. It can also make you leave your husband. It can also make you fight every day. It can also, all the things that you'll be trying to avoid from letting them enter because you think it's only cheating that is the issue. These other reasons could also make them cause issues in your marriage. So you should let a friend who you have tested and trusted in at least these 3 ways that I've mentioned before you let them live in your house. So you trust that the person is not flippant, the person will not come and say rubbish in front of your husband, or even if the person is having a conversation with you, the person will know how to pick their words, choose their words. The second one, the person should have the same beliefs, the same principles, the same values with you, so that they don't bring things that you don't believe in and cause issues for you. And thirdly, the person should be trusted and tested with how they make themselves comfortable in your home, around you, around people, and you don't get judged for it. So yes, these are few points of mine that would make me allow a friend to live with me or not live with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like, give me a thumbs up, comment below. I need you all to support me, engage in this post, engage in this video, so that YouTube will keep sharing my video, okay? So I've come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Do you want to see more of this video? Let me know in the comment section. Hey, let me know in the comment section. Hey, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Bye, guys.